Welcome into the REKAP Rush Hour for Wednesday, April 1st. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and our great partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, you should always do it at tastytrade.com. News out of the NFL owners' meetings. George McCaskey said today that the money the Bears will need to spend to build a new stadium will have, quote, no impact whatsoever on the money the team could spend on its roster. That is big news. McCaskey also said this is a significant risk for the family and for the organization, but it's on the business side. It won't impact what's available for football operations whatsoever. Bears will need to borrow $2 billion that they've already committed to the construction of a stadium because we don't have it. That's where the risk comes in. This family is risk averse, but we feel this is the right thing for the organization. Kevin Warren and George McCaskey said the Bears are still appealing the NFL's decision to not give them compensatory picks for Ian Cunningham's departure to the GM job in Atlanta. They expect an answer soon, they said. McCaskey, Warren, and GM Ryan Poles visited with Commissioner Roger Goodell in New York City and stated the team's case to receive comp picks based on their belief that Cunningham's role, his departure, and hire as GM in Atlanta fulfills all Rooney Rule obligations that should net Chicago 2 compensatory third-round picks. We will see what happens. That would be a huge addition to get a third round this year and a third-round pick next year for the departure of Ian Cunningham. This story just won't go away. Dayton Weber, the quadruple amputee cornhole player facing murder charges, intends to argue through his attorneys that he acted in self-defense when he shot a passenger in his vehicle last week. His attorneys filed that in a court hearing today. Bulls play host to the Pacers at the United Center. I'll have the recap as soon as that game goes final. Here's today's Ank & Law. Question of the day, 312-6 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Howard Ank and AnkandLaw.com. As you hear more and more about the stadium, Kevin Warren said we need to have certainty on taxes, and we need to have something decided on a stadium by this summer. Roger Goodell has said we need an answer sooner rather than later. Are you tired of hearing about it, or are you super interested where the Bears will play? I still believe they're going to Arlington Heights, but I'm kind of overhearing about the story. Just get it done. What do you say? Best response? You'll get a gift card to Lou Malnati's. LouMalnati's.com for a location near you. And this Sunday, for the first time ever, all Lou Malnati's restaurants will be open on Easter Sunday. So get your food, go through catering. You can get anything you need for your family events at LouMalnati's.com. Italy failed to qualify for the World Cup for the third consecutive time. And we like to give good things to our great followers here. As a follower of the REKAP Network, you know we're here to make sure you get the best in everything. That's why we've partnered with the team at First Bet to bring you an awesome deal. A 25% rebate on your horse racing wagers over the next few months. Everybody likes to play the Derby, maybe the Preakness, maybe the Belmont. This weekend, there are a ton of Derby qualifiers. I'll be at the Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland in Lexington. My brother has a horse in the race, Reagan's Honor. Check it out. Well, guess what? Sign up for an account with my promo code CAP250. That's KAP250. You'll get a $25 bonus for every 100 you bet for your first 60 days. Sign up at First Bet, the easy and smart way to bet the races. That's the number one, stbet.com. Don't forget, promo code CAP250. And finally, our Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric stat of the day. You're not going to like this, Bulls fans. Over his last 4 games, Ayo Dosunmu has racked up 75 points, 42 rebounds, and 32 assists. He joins Kevin Garnett as the only players in Timberwolves franchise history to reach those marks over a 4-game span, with Garnett last doing so in April of 2003. That's courtesy of OptaStats. Have a great rest of your day. Cubs and White Sox recaps up on the channel. Take that.